Um, Today's video, we are going to discuss about these partners or these people you meet. You want to date them, but you are not sure if this person is after your money or something in your life. There are people who have suffered a lot because they met these people. They thought they are partners. They wanted to make them their lifetime partners, but these people turned out to be con people, or they were after their finances. They were not really in love with them. They didn't love them, and they didn't care about their lives. And it gets even worse and sad when you end up marrying this person who is just after your finances, doesn't love you at all, but he's out there to look for your money. Just wants you to maintain their lifestyle, their status and standards, but they are not they don't care about you. And it is very dangerous because these people might end up killing you so that they can inherit whatever you have. So if you are not careful from the beginning, you will end up becoming a victim, and you will have no one to blame because you don't want to be careful about it. And it is very important whenever you are dating, and whenever you are meeting people, that you start by scanning their lives. You check out to see if these people are really genuine. Are they people who are really looking to uh, take care of you even in old age or in sickness? Will they be there if you become sick? Are they willing to come and wipe you, like wipe your poop, attend to you by all means? Are they really people who are caring? What is the status of their hearts? Are they kind and humble and want to be there with you, or they are just there with you when you are well off, when you have everything, you are healthy? They want to be with you, and in the end they will dump you. You see, if you are not careful, you will be dumped in the end. And this thing of I could say being materialistic, it doesn't only apply to women or men alone. Men and women are all victims to these materialistic people. Yeah, they will always want to do all anything that is possible to be with you. Once they identify that you have finances, they can see that you drive a very good car or you live in a good house. Yeah, they will just try to look for ways of finding out your finances, your financial status. Even if you don't reveal to them everything that you have, they can tell. Yeah, they can tell that you are capable of doing this. So we are going to look at the things that you can, or the signs that someone that you are dating or your partner is after your money, and also seek for ways to avoid falling in their traps. Yeah, because so many people have been hurt. They have undergone depression. Yeah, they don't know where to start because they lost everything that they had. Their assets, they went. And people leave you, these people leave you when you are down. If you are not careful enough, if you are not strong enough to pull up your socks, to pull up yourself and look for help, you will end up getting into depression and even committing suicide. If they don't, if you that is if you are lucky that they don't kill you, because these people are out there to kill you so that they can take care, they can inherit what they did not sweat for. Yeah, so we are going to analyze these things, the features that we can look for in these people, and we can know that indeed these people are after our own finances. They don't love us. Yeah, so if you want to know someone is after your finances, first of all, like after meeting them, like you have not known them for a long time, they will start requesting you to cover up for their own financial situations, like their expenses. Yeah, they might even claim that there's a deal they are expecting, or there is money somewhere they are expecting to receive huge sums of money, and so they will ask you like few coins, not much, maybe like not even a million, like maybe half a million, and they will tell you that the deal that I'm expecting is what, like 5 million. So you are okay with that. You are like, okay, at the end of the giving them half a million is not a big deal, because at the end of the day they are going to receive 5 million, so they are going to refund you your money, and not knowing that it is a scheme. After they borrow that half a million, they can even stay for some time and then ask you another amount, like maybe even 50,000, or maybe 200,000. Yeah, small amount of money that you cannot suspect, and they are like, the deal may be delayed. They told me this and this, the money, there is a problem with my bank account, I can't access my money. And you are there because you are in love, you are there giving out your money without reasoning, without waiting and trying to analyze things. Do you want to tell me that you are the only person that they can go to borrow the money? They don't have other people. Maybe, okay, you can say like, maybe I'm there for them. They want to test if I'm a good person to them, if they want to prove if I am supportive. But there are things that you cannot prove. Don't prove your love to someone using your finances. Yeah, yeah, don't lose yourself. Don't lose whatever that you have worked so hard to gain, to earn, to please someone in the name of love. You should be careful and think twice, because let's say if you are not in this person's life, what could they have done? Whom could they have gone to borrow the money? Yeah, you are not the only person. They should find a way of fixing their own financial problems without involving you. So if they are there asking you to cover for their expenses, these expenses, you don't know even where they came from. Like maybe they want you to maybe service their car, or pay their rent, or maybe like pay things like their studies, things that you are not, it is not part and parcel of you. And mind you are not even married to this person, or if you are still maybe dating, you are still in a relationship, but even if you have formalized your relationship, they don't have that right to get into your finances and start using you to cover for their expenses. Yeah, and another thing that you can, another sign that is these people are not there for you. They are there after your money. They want just to use you for your money. They will want you to be their guarantors whenever they have a loan. Remember this loan they borrowed, you don't know what they used it for. They used it to develop themselves, and you cannot even claim that asset they bought. Maybe they bought a land or something, but you cannot claim it. But you are there taking a loan for them, being a guarantor for them, and if they fail to pay, you are the one to pay. So that is a red flag. That's a sign that this person is there to use you for your finances and dump you later. They will not take you in. They are not interested in you. They are not interested in having you in their lives. They don't want to be part of your life. They are just there for a short period. And if you are not careful, you will end up in a big mess, and you will calm down without knowing you will have nothing. And another thing that you can see that this person is not worth your time, or even having them in your life, is that they have no interest concerning your health and welfare. Whenever you are sick, they are not there for you. They don't even remember to ask you how you are or how you are feeling. You might even be hospitalized, and they will not come to see you. They'll give you excuses, like I was in this point. Like, there is a point in life that you really need them to be there for you. You really need them to be, even if it's not financially, just physically, they be there to hold your hand and even to help you, to comfort you, but they are not there. They give you excuses. Maybe I have an appointment with somebody, I went to work, I went to this place, and they are not there. You have lost a loved one, they're not there to comfort you. They don't even want to know the expenses, whatever goes on in your life. They don't want to relate. That time when you need them is the time they have a deal somewhere, and they may disappear for some time until you recover from the problem, whatever problem you had. That is when they reappear to your life again, and they give you excuses, and they are good in apologizing. They apologize, even they can even even they can even scroll on the floor, you know apologizing, because they know what they want. After all, they want the money, so they can do anything to get your money. So if you are not careful, you will start saying, oh, really, this person loves me. I understand, maybe he or she was in a situation, so he or she is coming back, and we are good. He or she loves me, so we are good to go. Let's continue from where we left. And again, you give yourself to this person, and they continue using you without your knowledge, without you taking time to analyze, why is this person in my life in the first place? How did I come to meet this person? Yeah, just think twice and start going through things. Start analyzing situations one by one. These encounters you had to this person, the instances, the incidences where you feel that you are robbed your money, like anything that happened, how they ask you your money, how they get your money from you. Just start by recording. If it's possible, you can do a recording of all these expenses you are using on them, the days, the time, so that you are able to analyze and know what are they giving you, what are you getting in return, what are you getting from this person. Yeah, is this person someone you want to spend the rest of your life with? Or even if it's not the rest of your life, even if it's 5 years or 2 years, you will be wasted, and you will not be able to recover. The milestone that you could have covered within those 2 years, you have wasted, and it's like you have to go back to the drawing board and start again. It's not that easy. And also, these people might even ruin your health. They might leave you after you have scars, you have health issues, and when they meet you, you are healthy and you are doing good. But there is nothing so painful like this person is going out of your life, getting out of your life, and they leave scars with you. You have a health issue that you develop because of the relationship that you had with them. Maybe these people are violent. They at times they hit you. They were beating you up, and you got some scars, or you got maybe a health issue, or even mental issues. You got into depression, and you developed high blood pressure, panic attacks. Such things are not good at all. So it is not good to tolerate such people. Once you see that they are threatening your life, you should find a way to get out of their life for good. Do not ever give them a second chance, because if you give them a second chance, this is the time they are coming to ruin you completely. Yeah, they will bring you to ruins, and you will not be able to recover that easily. So another symptom or a sign that this person is after your finances is that after you sort them out, after you give them your money, after they come to you begging, oh, I need to do this and this, ABCD, and you sort them out, you give them the money, they will forget you. They can even go for months without calling you, texting you. They're so busy with their lives, and you're like, what happened to the love that we had, And this person, after they get into another problem, that is when they appear again. They come to you again and give you excuses, and you will accept, because they are good at that. They are good in giving excuses. They will tell you, oh, this and this happened to me. Even they can even tell you, I lost a loved one. Oh, this happened to me. I was also in depression. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't do this and that. And you will feel pity for them because you love them. Yeah, so they are there. Maybe you saw them out, you saw maybe their business, they had a business and their business had a lot of financial issues, so the business is now booming, so they don't want anything to do with you. They treat you casually, yani they don't value you at all, so they can even disappear. And maybe they have other people in their circles. You are not alone, you are not the only one person, so they'll go enjoying themselves with other people that they enjoy the most. For you, they don't love you, they don't value you, they don't value your company, so they need to go out there and look for company, people who can maybe give them good company. Yeah, they can feel a vibe when they are with these people, so they feel that you are a boredom, so they don't want you. They want to go and look for the people whom they normally look for, so they will leave you there. Yeah, and they will come back later. Another sign, yeah, they will want you to maintain their own lifestyle. Yeah, for example, you might be going out for maybe a dinner or night out, and you find that this person has friends, circle of friends. Yeah, you can even maybe at times he or she can tell you to come with your friends, and then he or she comes with his or her friends, and then you have that good moments together. But after that, believe you me, you are the one to foot the bill. You will be paying all the bills after they have enjoyed themselves. They have a good time, and you are the one to pay the bills. They will bring you the bill to cover it all. That is so bad. Why don't you even cut the cost? Because we both had our friends. They are not my friends, or even they are your friends alone. Why don't we split the bill? Because we are in it together. Yeah, this is a sign that this person is choosing you. They want you to maintain their status, the status that they cannot afford themselves. They themselves cannot afford this status, but they want you to maintain their status. So it means that this person is good at using people to an extent that if they use you and you become broke, they will dump you, look for another person who is financially well, use them the same way to maintain their status, and then after some point dispose them. That is their habit. And you cannot change anything, so don't lie to yourself that you are a pro in changing these people or in helping them to reform. It is not that easy. It is not something that is not your mission. Your mission is to ensure that you get a partner who is willing to support you, and you support each other. You support them and they support you. So this person who is just there, and these people will ensure that whenever you go out for dates, you cannot have a date, the two of you. You cannot sit down, the two of you, and have a good time. They will always find a way of getting someone into that date or that dinner. Yeah, there is someone that will have to come and interrupt. You cannot even have a good time for a long. They receive a call, oh, you need to go. Maybe they are called to go to another event somewhere, and there you are left hanging. You can imagine they are not even willing to buy time for you. They are not willing to excuse those people, or tell that, or postpone those appointments just to have a moment with you. They don't want that. If it's not something that is sexually involving, they are not ready for that. Maybe having a talk, or just talking and relaxing and getting to know each other, they are not there. And they are not even ready to plan for such events, such dates. Yeah, they don't want such meetings because they don't want to associate with you that much. They don't want to be with you. They just want to go out there, and they are there for your finances. Remember, they are there for your finances. They are there for your money, not anything else. They are not there to develop a life with you. They are not there to build themselves. They are not there to hold your hand. So why should you have such people in your life? Yeah, another thing that you can know that this person that you are dating or you are relating to is not your type, or is not there to support you for the rest of your life, or is not willing to continue with you for long, is that they don't like introducing you to their friends. Imagine after you have paid the bills, you are there, you are the one to pay the bills, but they cannot announce who you are in their lives. They cannot uh, announce to the friends or introduce you that this is my fiance or this is my girlfriend or boyfriend. No, they don't want anything to do with that. In fact, they will just he or she will behave like no one is there, that like you are not existing, like you are not there. Imagine. Yeah, they will have a chat and maybe even move to another table to discuss things, and they leave you on this table, you alone, and they go have discussions and then come back, and the date is over. You see, such things is not, the such behavior is not worth of someone who really wants to build a life with you. They are not the right people for you, and they don't have even a feeling for you. They don't love you at all. Get this into your head. They don't love you. Such a person doesn't love you. Such a person doesn't value you. So don't waste your time with them. Be ready to get out of their lives as soon as possible. Run away. Run away like Joseph, who ran away after Potiphar's wife wanted to have sex with him. He left the whatever he had, the clock, and ran away. So leave and run away for your life. Run away for your life, because they will misuse you and they will dump you when you are down, when you are like a rag. It's not good at all. So also, if you happen to have a child with these people or with this person, if you are a lady and you get pregnant for them, they will not come to look. They don't have to associate. They don't want anything to associate with the child. They don't want to associate with the child. And maybe during that period when you are pregnant, and even when you give birth, they will disappear also. During this period, you need them, but they are not there for you. They will give excuses. That is the time their business is booming. Whatever they are doing is the job is very demanding. Yeah, and you need them at this moment, and they are busy out there. They are also, it happens that they don't have the money. They are busy doing nothing, because they will not give you the money to take care of the baby, to take care of yourself, to buy stuff for the baby. No, they will not be there. It is not their role. They know that you have the money, you can sort yourself. Even if you get ill, you want someone to be with you there. Maybe even you can have difficulties with this pregnancy because of depression and stress. You find yourself, you are confined in a bed, hospital bed, but they rarely come to see you. They rarely even call to know what is happening to you. But after you give birth, that is when they start appearing to you. They start coming back, but there they come back, but they don't want to be responsible. They don't want even to spend the time with the child, and they are just there, and you can see that this person is not interested in having children with you, in being a parent. They don't have that instinct of parenting. They are not ready to commit. They don't want commitments, in short. So don't continue wasting time with this person. Don't stay like for the sake of the child. You want that child to have a father figure. No need for that, because there will never be that father figure that you think of, and in the end it will end badly. So these people also, they can use your properties, the assets that you have. Maybe it's a car, a house, anything that you have. They can own it without even without an apology. They can use this. If it's a car, they will use the car for their own things. You don't know, maybe they use your car to take ladies for night outs, and you are there in the house, and maybe you want to use the car, but they are not there. They want also to use it, and they don't apologize for this. They live in a house, they don't want to know even the expenses, what goes on there, how the house is maintained. They don't care. So long as they have found somewhere to sleep, they can rest well, they can sleep well, no, so they can go. They can leave you there to live alone, and they go. So they don't care about anything. They don't respect the properties that you have. They don't have boundaries with you. So it's clear that they are there just to enjoy themselves and use your assets and properties, whatever you are sweating for. You took time, you labored to get these things, but now this person wants to enjoy freely. They don't want to care about you. They don't want to care what you go through. Yeah, they are not there for you at all. So these people, they do not like working. They don't have a job. Most of them, they don't have jobs. Maybe they are students, or they are just there. They can tell you that they are freelancing, or maybe they cannot sustain a job. Yeah, some even can tell you to your face that they don't like waking up and going to work, or they don't like being maybe being commanded around by the bosses at work, so they leave work. And also they cannot even run a business at the same time. If you try to help them to have a business, they will squander all the money. They will give you excuses that this business is not working, let's start another business. Like I can do this, I can do this other business, because this other business did not work, let's start another one. And after you start this and other business, it collapses again, So you see, you wonder where this money is going to, because you give them the finances, but they end up squandering and misusing them. Most of these people, they like parties. They want to live just a party life. Yeah, an easy partying life, And there is no such a life. Even the Bible says that someone who doesn't work is not supposed to eat. If you are there, if you just want to stay lazing around, it even gets worse if it's a woman who is going for work and the man is staying in the house. Yeah, just lazing around, watching maybe TV, movies. Yeah, and then going out to meet friends. You see, such kind of life is not worth it. In for most like in the African culture, it is the man who is supposed to go out there and look. Even the Bible says that, and maybe the woman is there looking after the children, or if they get a work, it is luck. Yeah, it is well and good if they can work. But you find that for a man to stay in the house and is not looking after the children, is just staying there, what is he doing in that house? That you as a woman, you are the one to go out, fend for them. That life, that kind of life is, I don't know, it's it's discouraging, and women should not go through this. If you find a man who is like that, who wants to stay in the house and sleep and lazy around while you go to work, that is not fair at all, because that is not the program. Yeah, and you find that these men, such kind of men, they are selfish, and they do not want to have children so that they can be the children themselves. They want the ladies to take care of them. They call the ladies their mamas, so they want to be taken care by these mamas, by the women. You don't want to be a man. Can you man up and start taking care of other people? Have children and take care of these children. You are not a child. You are a grown-up man. So it is not fair for such people. You should not tolerate them. If you are a woman, don't tolerate such people. Yeah, hata kama ni kukosa mwanaume jamedi. Oh, vitu zingine no. Even if you have looked around and you have missed a man, you want to keep such a man who is like a pet, wants to stay in the house. It is so bad. So many women, they lose their finances through that way, and also men on the other side. You have a woman who doesn't want to give birth. He or she wants to be there to be a slave queen. Oh, be careful of this slave queen. He or she will end up slaying you, because what are you doing in that house? You don't have a child. You just want to be taking photos and posting them, and you know sharing with people how good life is. You want to be taken to uh, for outings. You want to go for holidays with this man, and you have no child for this person. You are procrastinating to have children. And clearly, if you happen to have a children with this person, you will not be there to look for after these children. They will suffer because you are not willing to be a mother. You just want to be a slave queen forever. Yeah, you want to be slaying around. Yeah, and and having a good time. That is not the right thing to do. So men, be careful of such ladies also. If you find that this person wants to be sweet 16 forever, they don't want to lose their shapes. They don't want to they don't want they want to continue having firm breasts and so forth. It's so dangerous, and it's not good for you to spend your life with such people, because in the end you will end up living a lonely life. Yeah. So these people who are self-centered, selfish, they are not good to have them in your relationship. If you realize that this person is selfish, is self-centered, everything is about them, not even you at a point. At least have a time that you discuss about me. Why is it all the time it is you alone, you are the one who did this? Yeah. uh, there are even heartbreaking incidences where a man did not even have the money to take for the dowry payment, and borrowed the woman. He borrowed the woman to pay for the dowry. You are like, what? This man, you knew that you are going to marry. Why didn't you plan yourself? Why didn't you take time to invest and save for that period? Because you want to bring a woman to your home. Why don't you plan yourself? Why don't you be serious about it? Yeah, so let's look at how you can avoid falling into uh, becoming a prey or a victim to these people. What can you do? The first thing is to hide. You do not disclose your financial status to these people. Be careful. Don't be there after meeting these people for the first time. You start sharing, I have this and that and that. That is dangerous for you, because they will now be targeting you. They will play cool. They will not they will not reveal their true colors. They will hide themselves in a shell, for them to spend for them to squander your money, so that they can earn from you. So they will behave to be having maybe a business, or like a job or something like that. Like, they will pretend that they are good, they are also stable financially. They can even borrow some money from other friends to take you to high-end restaurants, and ensure that you are good also. But with time, you will be the one to give them back. You will be the one to pay the loan that they borrowed to take you to that restaurant. So if you are not careful, so ensure that you don't disclose your financial status. And also quit immediately if you see the signs that we have discussed. If you see that this person is kind of exploiting you in a way. Yeah, this person is using you to cover up their expenses, or you find that maybe if they have if they are keen, has a challenge, you are the one to foot the to you are like an insurance to them. Yeah, you are the one to take them to the hospital. They will tell you, so and so is sick, he is in hospital, we need this amount of money, and quickly we don't have any source, and you become the source now. So you should avoid doing such things. You should avoid covering for their expenses and being an insurance to them. Yeah, you are not supposed to be doing that. Let them look for another option. Don't feel shy or don't feel offended. If it was not you giving out willingly, you are not giving out willingly, or you are not in a position to do that. Yeah, you are not in a position to maybe help their parents or maybe their sisters or friends. Any kind of emergency that comes up, don't involve yourself in that emergency, because in the first place, this person, you are still getting to know this person. You don't know them much, and you don't have anything in common. You don't know their lifestyle, where they came from. You are not sure of them. So avoid that, and also don't allow them to fill your emotional gaps. If you are meeting a person, when you are going through an emotional journey, like maybe you lost your loved one and you are still grieving, and you find this person, so this person is likely to take advantage of you because you have not healed. And so you will be thinking that this person is good because he or she came into my life when I was broken, when I was going through hell. He came through for me. But you don't remember that this person has started manipulating you. You will not realize when they begin to manipulate you, because you are still thinking of the first meetup that you had, the first encounter you had with this person. You are broken and you didn't have someone to lean on. So it is very important and advisable that you seek therapy from a specialist if you are going through a difficult moment. Ensure that you heal first before you enter into a relationship. Before you start dating someone, ensure that you are you are healed completely. You are emotionally stable, so that you can be able to realize and detect whenever they start manipulating you, they start exploiting you. You are in a position to suspect them. But if you are an emotional wreck, you are broken hearted in a way, maybe you are recovering from another relationship, do not jump into another relationship immediately. Take time to heal first, and that is how you are able to move on to the next relationship, and at least you have learned your lesson, and you know what you are looking for, and you are sure that no one will manipulate you in a way. So also don't love that person. They say love is blind. I don't know who say this thing. Don't start loving this person like you cannot do without this person. There is a time you can say this is not even love. It is like an hallucination. You are hallucinating that this person loves you, or this is the only person that you can have in this world, to an extent that you want to kill yourself if this person threatens to leave you. This is not right. It means that something is wrong somewhere, because this person suddenly has become the center of interest to you. Like you cannot have a life without them. You feel like the world is coming to an end if they leave you. So you want to be with them, you want to be attached to them. So this is very dangerous, because that is the time they will start manipulating you, and you will not suspect them. The time when you will get to your senses is the time when you have lost everything. So be careful and take time. Anyone that comes to your life, anyone that you are dating, anyone that you are having relationships with, be careful and take your time. Always take your time. Ensure that you heal completely. Ensure that you are ready. You know what you want. You have the qualities you have listed. Yeah, so don't just meet any don't meet any, they say, Tom, Dick and Harry, and start having a relationship with them without considering yourself, or taking time to analyze your situation.